Monday, 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 and the rest of the week.
It's July the 12th, 2010, the start of Giant Bomb's first full week in our luxurious new underground San Francisco digs, which is just the most recent reason that I love Mondays. In addition to all of the sourdough bread and rice-a-roni that we can force into our bodies, here's what's in store for the week ahead on GiantBomb.com. Dramatic changes are afoot in the mystical realms of Azeroth, and we'll be taking a walking tour of the freshly released World of Warcraft Cataclysm beta later this week to take an initial survey of the damage. Keeping with the fantasy theme, we'll also be checking out Ron Gilbert's humorous hack-and-slash Death Spank and High Voltage Software's Tournament of Legends for the Wii. If you prefer guns and violence to Dungeons & Dragons, well, we've got you covered there too, as we take a look at Duke Nukem Manhattan Project, Real-Time World's All Points Bulletin, and the upcoming demo for Kane and Lynch 2 Dog Days. Now, fans of both video games and movies, rejoice! Maybe. It's been a while since we ended the first season of This Ain't No Game, the weekly video feature where I punished myself with almost every video game movie ever made. And while we're not quite ready for a second season of Tang proper, I'm actually very excited to announce that this week will mark the beginning of our new spin-off series, The Wonderful Universe of This Ain't No Game. No longer strictly limited to the movies based on video games, I'll be watching and judging a hand-picked collection of films in which video games play an integral role, starting off with the fondly remembered and yet still surprisingly dry 1982 blacklight opus Tron. I have it on good authority that Jeff Bridges is in it, so you won't want to miss that. Now, after a 2-week absence, this week also marks the return of Thursday Night Throwdown, our weekly community game night. With a little help from our good friends at Tested.com, this week we'll be playing our inaugural PC game, the perennially popular Team Fortress 2. Details on how you can join the fracas are still forthcoming, so watch the site for details. Either way, be sure to join us for the live stream this Thursday at 4 p.m. Pacific Daylight Time. And somehow, even with all these new and returning features, we'll still find the time to bring you 2 solid hours of ramble in the Giant Bomb cast this Tuesday evening. If all that isn't enough to keep you busy, why not occupy yourself with our question of the week? Now, one of the more awesome and awesomely dangerous features of Giant Bomb's new San Francisco office is the massive built-in bar we've got in the back. Of course, a bar's not a bar without some drinks, which is why for this week's question of the week, we want you to concoct a signature Giant Bomb-themed cocktail. Whether it's a Sleepy Bradley or a Flaming Luchador, capture your mixological creation on video, upload said video to one of the services you see on your screen, then email us a link at gb_community@giantbomb.com. If you want to be featured in our finished video on Sunday, be sure and keep it quick and get it to us by Thursday. And that's going to do it for I Love Mondays. Thanks for watching, and be sure to check GiantBomb.com all week long for our best-in-class coverage of putrid Swedish fish cans. And maybe something about video games. Maybe.